Hello and welcome to K&K Play D&D. I am the first K, the Keith.
And I'm the second K, Karin, and this is literally our 6th take on this intro.
Yes, it is.
What episode is this?
This is the 8th episode of the Seabrook-Mokana story arc.
Oh, that's beautiful. This episode is brought to you by...
Beauty.
Let's get those... Oh no. Let's get those dice rolling.
Oh, I have it written down somewhere here. Oh, let's see. That paladin Anna went off with people somewhere to that one place with Dorn and other people. And then the ladyship came down here asking for rope and offered me drinks up at the keep. And then they're going to go hunting or something like that. I'll just stay here. Yes, it is morning. It's not too terribly early. It's, breakfast is still going on. The sun is just rising. You're in the thick of training already with Brother Oak.
Yeah, you know it.
You guys are just clobbering each other. You're having fun.
Yeah,
He's
it's a good
having
time.
fun.
It's a good time.
He is not wearing armor and...
You know, it's nice to feel like we can go all out with each other and not have to worry. Like, these healing potions are something else.
Very nice.
They're very, they're useful and they're effective. And I don't feel like I have to hold back.
And Frankie, you're training with Sister Flower Sky.
Flower Wind and River Sky.
Right, you're training with Sister Flower Wind and Brother River Sky, and begrudgingly, it's fun.
Well, I mean, it's nice to get the physical activity and to feel like you've done something productive at the end of the day.
Yes.
That on top of my admin work, it feels... Yeah, this feels the best that I've felt in a really long time.
Runt.
Yeah.
You and Brother Anger, you two helped make breakfast.
Yeah.
And after about an hour into serving, Brother Anger takes you aside and leads you away from the kitchen.
Uh-oh, did I do something wrong?
No, Runt. I want to show you something. I want to teach you something new.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Come. He leads you away from the kitchens to the eastern courtyard. There are several different groups of monks gathered there doing their morning exercises, Tai Chi type stuff, and
Loosening up the joints is what they told me.
Yep.
And the joints of the mind.
And so he leads you past them and leads you to a small outbuilding by itself against the wall. You can tell there's a little bit of traffic that's come and gone through this building, but it's not one of the major buildings here. And Brother Anger opens a single door to it and ushers you inside.
Okay.
Yeah. It is about 20 by 10, so 20 feet long, 10 feet deep. Not gigantic, but enough room to move and work.
Sure.
There's one long work table in there.
All right.
There are shelves everywhere covered with dried herbs, dried plants, powders, and liquids, and jars. And there are jars of various sizes. It looks important, it looks impressive. And there are two older monks in there, one elf and one human. The human has lost most of their hair and their skin is more parchment-like. The elf, well, definitely looks older as well, probably near 900 years old there.
Okay.
And against the wall closest to the door, there's a locked cabinet with glass doors on it. And behind the glass are these wax-stoppered vials of reddish liquid. Brother Runt, I want to teach you this.
Teach me what exactly? It seems like there's a lot going on here.
Yes, there is a lot going on here.
Question for the DM.
Yeah,
Can I read the languages that are used to label everything?
perception check.
6.
There are several languages being used there,
Okay.
but most of it is common.
Okay. Well, I can read that.
Yes, you can.
And I can read Elvish. And I can read Goblin. I don't suppose many things are labeled in Goblin.
Not many things are labeled in Goblin. It's mostly common in Elvish, unless there's a specific herb. Some of it you recognize as a script on Tarar's armor.
Oh, okay.
And some of the labels use the Elvish script, but you don't understand what they're saying. It seems to be another language using that same script.
All right. I can work with that.
Brother Runt, I want to teach you how to make these.
What are they?
They are things you drink when you are hurt after battle.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Yes, and I want to teach you.
Well, I'd love to learn.
All right, let us sit with the brothers over here, and they will work us through.
I very laboriously climb up onto a stool.
Yep. Yeah, Brother Anger just lets you.
It's not built for men of my stature.
No, and Brother Anger sits next to you. He introduces you to the monks, and they begin describing what they're doing and talking you through how to make healing potions.
Okay.
Frankie,
Yeah.
you are in the yard. You just finished a session with your monks,
All right.
and as you're walking away, Brother River Sky comes up to you. Lady Frankie,
Yes, brother.
I hear that you want to go after the lightning beast.
Yeah,
in the
it's
hills?
called a behir.
The behir.
I'll be gathering a team for that probably relatively quickly,
Okay.
using the information that Tara was able to give me and so on. Yeah.
I could pull together some monks for you if you like.
Oh, that would be very helpful because I don't know everybody's skills yet.
Of course. I've done a lot of training with pretty much everyone here, so I can help you with that.
Yeah, well, I trust you implicitly, so.
I'll have a list for you in a couple hours. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, no, let's get moving on this. Yeah.
Rushes off. Roll me perception real quick.
Okay.
You're in the eastern courtyard.
I'm in the eastern courtyard. 18.
Oh, good. You see Runt passing through, and he's looking around wide-eyed, ears kind of jiggling, following behind Brother Anger.
You know, I like Brother Anger, and I like that he's taken such a shine to Runt, but I never see Runt anymore. Like, this guy is monopolizing his time. Runt is good at more things than just being in the kitchen. I'm not mad about it because it keeps him occupied, but they've already passed the gardens. Where the hell are they going?
Do you want to follow?
I think I should.
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll stealth because
I own the place.
you own the place, and it looks like they don't notice you with that perception roll.
All right, so I follow them.
You see them come to an outbuilding, one you've noticed but haven't had the time to go investigate yet.
There are many nooks and crannies in this area that
Yes.
I haven't had the opportunity to oversee yet.
And, you know, with your appraising eye, you've seen this building. It's old but well loved. It's taken care of, but
Yeah, it looks like maybe like a salting or smoking shack, or
Something like
maybe
that.
like a preservation shack. Yeah, something like that.
the path leading to it's worn. People go here often.
All right.
As you enter, there's a long work table with, you know, the 4 people to one end, with 2 monks, Brother Anger and Runt in between them, and they're talking. They're obviously directing Runt in something.
Oh, he's concentrating.
Yep. But around you, you see the shelves of herbs and spices and powders and liquids and
Yeah.
things.
It's an apothecary.
It looks like that, yeah.
Interesting.
But to your right next to the door, is this locked glass cabinet with the red vials.
Are the red vials labeled?
No, they're
How
not.
many of them are there?
There's a couple hundred vials in there,
Wow. Okay.
but it is not fully stocked.
Okay, so some of the
There's some missing.
okay. There's some missing. Okay.
Do you want to do a
No,
quick...
I mean, like, I'm proficient in poison. Mm-hmm. Do I recognize this liquid?
Let's see. Roll me
Like a history check?
Yeah,
Or a
do-
medicine check? Or
roll me general intelligence. You're right.
23, right? 21.
No, it would
That's a
just...
saving throw.
That's a saving throw.
Never mind. It's an 18.
These are healing potions.
Interesting.
You have run into them. You have not since coming to Patchwork.
Oh,
but
this
back
is very
home
interesting.
you
Yes.
have.
Yeah, no, I used them all the time.
Also, you recognize that this building is where they're made.
It's got all the materials. I'm gonna just take a moment and peruse the shelves and see
Of
if
course.
there's anything that might be useful to me. I don't have any poison right now, and it's always useful to be able to dip a dagger.
It always is. All right, do me an investigation check.
All right. I'm assuming that they don't have like a lot in here that I would be able to use. Also, I'm a little distracted by like overhearing what they say. So I rolled a natural one, which is 7. I rolled a 7.
All right, as you're looking at the shelves, you don't see anything that would be directly used for poisoning. Pretty much everything you see is for making healing potions of various kinds.
Interesting. Okay.
This is healing potion making area. And as you're looking around, Brother Inger takes notice and gets up and comes over to greet you. Oh, welcome, Lady Frankie.
Thank you, brother. I realized after my training today that I hadn't had the pleasure of exploring this part of the property. I thought I'd better come greet whoever works here.
Yes. Some of our older brethren take turns in here.
So we go through a lot of healing potions, or
It depends on the season.
we keep them for the fishermen?
We will sell them, reduce cost to Seabrook. Adventurers who come by will can purchase them. We sell them to Mokana.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
Oh, I should have sent some with them. I didn't know this existed.
Yes, it is.
It's a nice little setup.
It is useful. Yes, the elves across the sea will buy them
Surely
as well.
elves can make their
They
own.
can make their own, yes, but ours seem to have a better reputation.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, though our stocks were depleted a little bit in the last couple days.
In the last couple... I was noticing the cabinet looked a little, like, not completely full.
Yes, those who live here within the walls actually don't have to pay for them. Us monks, if need be, if we have to go somewhere, we don't have to pay for them. And since you are the lady here and your friends live here, they don't have to pay for them as well.
So who pays for the materials?
We gather them ourselves.
It all grows around here?
Yes, we have a patch in the basement.
There is a slight gleam to Frankie's eye all of a sudden.
Yes.
Frankie knows a money-making venture when she sees one.
This roll me a history check. Sorry, roll me a general intelligence check.
5.
You can't recall the exact price of healing potions, but you know they can be expensive.
So you said that we offer them at a reduced rate to Seabrook,
Yes.
and we sell them at full price to travelers.
Yes. That is
So
correct.
what's the difference? What are we talking about there?
But for Seabrook, it depends on the size, and we will.
Oh, of course, it costs more for 8 ounces than 4. I
Yes,
understand.
and if they buy many at a time, we reduce the cost a little bit more further because.
Oh, I understand, yes. Yes, you're not going to, I mean, bulk discount and
Yes.
all that, yes.
Usually when they buy, it's severely discounted, so 10 gold for a batch.
Wow, that is a steal. And what do we charge to travelers?
They usually for one, anywhere between 25 to 50.
Depending on the quality.
Yes.
So did we make a sale recently? Why were the stocks so depleted?
No sale as such. Your big friend.
Tar? The
No,
Dragonborn?
not like me, with horns and tail.
Oh, nowheres.
He and Brother Oak have been, puts his fists together, training hard.
Frankie goes very quiet for a moment.
I believe yesterday he had fractured mandible, 3 broken ribs, sprained wrist, collapsed lung, broken foot. Brother Oak had broken nose, broken tusk, missing an ear, broken hand, 2 broken ribs, and a fractured leg.
Did they?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Brother Anger kind of leans back, puts his chin in his hand, and he starts to smile, seeing Frankie's reaction. Perhaps I should not have said.
No, I'm very glad you did.
They are better now.
I'm sure they are.
Yes.
Perhaps not for long. How many of these would you say they've used?
Let me see. He reaches around the cabinet. There's a hidden nook with a notebook, a ledger type thing, and he flips through towards the middle.
May I see that?
Here you go.
What language is it in?
It's common.
Okay.
And it's how they keep track of the movement of
Yeah, how
these.
many have they used?
18.
18. Well, thank you so much. Is this open for anyone to use? Or do you have to, like, pass a training?
You'd have to pass training. Yes.
All right.
We are training Runt right now. Or beginning his training.
Right. I'll take his first couple batches because I imagine they could be good to dip my daggers in.
Oh, all right, but...
Does he still carry the poisonous mushrooms
Oh,
in the
no.
bag on his
No.
waist?
No, he does not. He has left them in his room.
But he still has them?
Yes.
Okay, I think you underestimate his proclivity for poison.
he does like it, yes.
Keep an extra eye on him for me, would you?
I will.
I don't want him poisoning the entire keep.
Oh, I will make sure he does not.
Thank you for this information.
You're welcome. Thank you for visiting.
Right. I'm gonna head back. So, Frankie heads towards the training grounds.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Kensei Dojo.
Okay. You've seen it. You probably haven't been into it yet.
No.
So you know exactly where it is. They're the monks you see right away when you enter are doing their meditations, cleaning their Kensei weapons.
Right.
But there is a side room, and you hear.
Excuse me. Yes, sorry. Don't mean to disturb. Nowheres! Nowheres.
I think you're being called, boy.
I stand, hand on hip, one hand on the door frame.
And Brother Oak is the one who's taken notice of you first. He has a couple bruises, which you can definitely see in his half-orc colorations.
Do I see any reddish-looking liquid in any glass vials around here?
Perception.
28. That's a nat 20 on that little skill check.
Yes, you do. On the far wall, there's a little shelf there.
How many of them are empty?
Only one is empty.
Hi, you must be Brother Oak.
I am. You must be the lady.
Both of you have 5 minutes to be in my office. Bring your purses. Ah, shit. What do we do now? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. 5 minutes.
And Brother Oak just starts laughing.
Does he have any idea what's going on?
No.
Well, he told both of them to be in her. She told both of them to be in her office.
And he's just laughing. And he's following nowheres.
Okay, just out of curiosity, how much do you have in your bag right now? Because when she gets this look, it's usually expensive.
Oh, money?
Do you have any?
Not much.
I'll spot you, depending on what's going on. All right, yeah, we're coming. Wipes the blood off.
Yeah, you got a nasty cat going across your forehead.
Wipes the blood off and goes upstairs.
You're in her office.
Gentlemen, don't sit down. I don't want you getting my anything dirty. Hi. What? It has come to my attention that you owe the keep 600 gold. You think I'm not serious?
No, you're serious.
Then why are you laughing?
Because it's funny.
And why, pray tell, do we owe the keep 600 gold? Through the frivolous squandering of very valuable healing potions. What the hell were you doing with a collapsed lung? Nowheres. It only lasted like 10 minutes. Just pay up. Honestly, we're fine. Nowheres. What am I supposed to tell Anna when she comes back? Yeah, no, he's fine. He's just broken his hand and his mandible and his clavicle and like 4 ribs, and he collapsed a lung, and then his kidney fell out. What am I supposed to tell her?
Actually, his kidney hasn't fallen out yet.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just ramping up for what I expect.
He puts an arm around Nowhere's neck. Don't worry, I'm taking good care of him.
I can see that. Like a dead stone face.
You got your work cut out with this one, boy.
Yeah, 600, you say? Yes, 600.
How about I cut you a deal? I'll go with you to hunt that creature in the place, too.
Oh, believe me, you're on my list.
Oh, good. I want to fight that thing.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to go through Brother River Sky first.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, we'll work it out with him. So that pays his portion of the debt. You still owe me 450.
Me?
No. Nowheres. Okay, fine. Pulls out his purse, plunks it on, and counts out 450 gold.
1, 2,
You.
3.
Yeah,
4,
oh yeah, just like that.
5.
Just as it, and I'm like not breaking eye contact. Like just as annoying and ridiculous and obnoxious as possible.
And by the time you get to 50, Brother Oak shakes his head. I'm gonna go find River Sky. See ya.
Yes. Okay, seriously? She grabs it and she like weighs it out. Like I'm assuming she has skills.
Yeah.
I would assume that she would have skills. So she just weighs it out real quick and she's like, okay, fine. Honestly though, these things cost a lot of money. So just don't. How am I supposed to get better if you won't allow me to take some hits? Nowheres. There is taking hits, and then there is flirting with death. I wasn't anywhere close to dying. It was, I've had worse. Have you? I imagine you have, actually. I could make it worse. If I keep you bedridden, then you can't go do anything stupid. Also, you are going to be part of the monster hunt. Well, yeah, of course. You say that like I wasn't intending for you to stay here. Of course you weren't. You know you couldn't fight without me. Honey, I could do lots of things without you. I survived for a good 30 years before you were even born. So just calm your stuff. Also, get yourself ready to fight. Yeah, no, of course. I'm beginning to think you'd never ask. Well, I was beginning to think that you'd never stop long enough for me to ask. This whole ruling thing is harder than you thought. No, you are more difficult than I thought you would be. Come in.
And there's Brother River Sky.
Lady Frankie, I have a list compiled for you.
Excellent. All right, let's take a look.
Of course, there's myself and Flowerwind.
Of course.
Of course. I ran into Brother Oak, and he wants to come as well. Mm-hmm. There's Brother Oust.
I'm sorry?
Brother Oust, A-U-S-T.
A-U-S-T. I don't think I've met him yet.
He's one of the Kensai. There's Sister Ines.
Sister Ines.
Yes.
I don't think I've met her either.
And then there's Brother Zook, Trag, Shan, Gi, and Kenta. And then one of our groundskeepers would like to join as well.
A groundskeeper?
A retired mercenary.
You better not be putting innocent people in danger here. I trust you.
His name is Jax. He's...
I mean, come on, you gotta trust a guy named Jax. He can take care of himself. A name like that? No worries, you can leave. I live to serve.
Jax is like your dragonborn friend. I think Ranger.
Yeah, so we could maybe have the two of them sort of flank and lead. That's a good idea. All right, is that it?
That's it.
That's a good crew. Your
Plus
11 plus my 4 should be enough, I think.
Yes.
From what Tara was telling me. Good. Well, when do we want to go?
That's up to you. Probably would best be morning.
All right, yes, I'll give you a day to get ready.
Okay, I will make sure everyone has enough equipment and everything, and I'll go.
Have one of my clerks find Tower.
Okay.
And he excuses himself, runs out. Probably 20 minutes later, Dragonborn friend shows up.
I was walking Kyle. What do you want?
We're fighting the behir tomorrow. Get ready.
Okay. You okay? You look tense.
We're fighting a behir tomorrow. How should I look?
No, I meant like more than usual. Is everything okay?
The tiefling thought it would be a good idea to teach Runt how to make healing potions.
Well, I haven't heard any explosions yet, so can't be going that badly.
Did you know that Nowhere's had a collapsed lung yesterday?
I was not privy to that information.
Well, right.
So, tomorrow,
Yes, tomorrow.
I will see you in the morning. I'm gonna go finish walking Kyle. Bye.
Pretty much the rest of the day is prepping for the behir hunt.
Except for Runt, who doesn't know what's happening.
Probably not yet.
He's busy attempting healing potions.
Learning how to do healing.
Yeah, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun because you get to see, like, as it boils down, the color gets deeper and it's really pretty.
Probably at dinner time, someone brings up that he's going on the behir hunt.
Oh, but that should be fun. Is Brother Anger coming?
No, Brother Anger is not going.
Okay.
He'll be waiting for you at the keep.
Okay.
And evening comes. Everyone, especially those who are going on the hunt the next day, go to bed early so they get well rested.
Tara takes some time to replenish his arrow supply.
The monks are getting their gear ready. Everyone else is doing the same. And you all go to bed.
Sleepy time.
Frankie, you find yourself surrounded by shadows, swirling, shifting, and coiling all around in every direction. Whispers begin to echo across your skin. You want to do a perception check?
24.
Nice. As you feel your consciousness or mental self, whatever you're identifying as yourself in this dream, standing there, the shadows start to merge together, taking on a form, a face. Massive twisting horns rising up from the sides. Fangs as long as a man's leg. Molten red eyes fixed on you.
So you're Francesca Durat. What an absolute pleasure to finally meet you, champion of Summit.
I'm sorry, should I know who you are?
We have not met in person yet. Have you enjoyed your visit to beautiful patchwork? Lovely, is it not?
Yeah, it's been a trip.
I can imagine, ripped from your world at the whims of...
Is this gonna take a long time?
I'm just here to meet you,
Right, you haven't given me your name.
Alisonsko,
Oh, right. Not mine. I should.
the mighty.
What was it, like the king of the Southwest or something like that?
For now,
Yes, well.
how do you like doing the bidding of cast-off gods?
Cast off. People around here seem to take them pretty seriously, actually.
Around here, yes. But where they originate from, no.
I imagine people don't take you very seriously where you originate from either.
I was but a wormling then.
Yeah. So maybe we're they. Sorry, how did you find me?
Sigh,
How is he?
your concern for Demi.
No, it was a courteous inquiry. Nothing more.
Don't worry about it. he will be with me soon enough.
So he's not right now.
No, I have someone after him.
But you followed his path.
Oh, to you, yes. These dreams are wonderful means of communicating.
They are. I'm kind of surprised that you haven't attempted before.
I've been preoccupied.
I heard about Deska. A shame.
Well,
Collateral damage.
exactly. And I heard about Keep Rock. Interesting for you.
I'm sorry, what?
You being in Keep Rock.
Oh, why is that interesting?
Oh, Dragonborn was kidnapped. You met Jog.
Oh yeah, well we've met him before.
Yes. And now you're in Seabrook.
How does he know that? Because Jolg, thinks that they're in Keep Rock. Yeah, it's a nice town.
I have not been personally. Perhaps I should visit.
I don't think there's much here that would interest you, actually.
Oh,
It's a pretty poor, it's just a fishing village. It's more about the view than about the riches.
not even with rumors of a horde nearby.
Rumors, you know what rumors are. I mean, there's rumors that you are, all powerful. Everybody knows that's just bullshit, so.
But I am.
I mean, no, you're really not.
No.
No, you're really not.
Why say you that?
If you were all powerful, I wouldn't know so much about you.
Perhaps I want you to learn.
You expect me to feel fear the more that I learn about you.
Wisdom save.
4.
As he's looking at you, the shadows behind him turn into flames, growing larger and larger. His eyes start to glow, and you get this deep welling fear from the bottom of your stomach, shredding through your entire being. This is a primal fear taking over you. And as the flames start to wrap around you and his visage grows bigger, the dream starts to collapse.
I'll be waiting for you, Belinda Featherwhite.
And you wake up in a drenched sweat.
He just had to get the last word. Isn't that so typical of a man? I get up and towel myself dry, and then I get myself some water.
It is about 1 hour until dawn.
I'm just gonna get up.
Okay.
I go downstairs to the kitchens and start to make myself some food.
You run into a few monks who will be traveling with you, already eating and ready. One of them is Sister Flowerwind. She pats the seat next to her, inviting you to join her.
Thank you, sister.
Of course, Frankie. Are you ready?
Sorry?
Are you ready?
For what?
Today.
Oh, today. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We are ready whenever you wish to go.
I don't see everyone. We'll wait till everyone's here.
In the next half hour, others come down, and from outside, a human comes in. He's not wearing a cloak, but he has a long jacket and a wide brim hat.
Nice.
He's got a shaggy beard streaked through with gray, wearing gloves, and cuts a fine figure.
You must be Jax.
I am.
Welcome. Glad to have you aboard. You're gonna eat that? No, go ahead.
Actually, can I roll a quick perception check on Frankie?
Go for it. Or insight on Frankie.
Yeah, I guess it would be insight, wouldn't it? 18.
She doesn't look like her typical self right now. It might be that she's trying to get into the mindset of hunting a large monster that nearly killed 2 of your friends. Or something might have happened in her sleep.
I mean, nerves before hunt are normal. I nudge her in the ribs and just like, hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. Don't worry about Runt. It's not gonna happen again.
I know. It'll be fine.
Alright, so why's your face look like that?
It's just my face, okay?
Lady Frankie,
Yes, sir.
you want me to do scouting and such?
I was hoping that you and Tower could work in Tandon.
Ah,
Have you met?
We saw each other the other day when I was walking the dog. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, no, we know each other.
You saw each other when you were walking the dog and you know each other.
Yeah.
He seems capable.
He's competent.
Wow, okay. Where's Runt?
And at that moment, Runt comes boom, 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 down
Kyle
in-
with me.
on Kyle.
I raise my dagger into the air.
We're gonna go kill a monster. Who's with me?
Big cheers, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's
Chuckles and
some
cheers.
chuckles and cheers from the
Indulgent cheering.
from the gathered crowd.
Nowhere's just like, yo! Have some breakfast. The sausage is really good.
Have you had any vegetables today, Nowheres?
I need my protein. We're gonna go hunting. We're gonna go fighting a thing. I need protein.
Yeah, but if you only have protein, you won't be able to poop afterwards.
If he gets scared, he'll be pooping just fine, Ren. Don't worry about him. Are you saying I'm a coward? Sure, darling, yes. That's exactly what I'm insinuating. You're absolutely a coward. You're like the least brave man I've ever met, and I expect you to go off running like a small gnome child because you will be so terrified. Yes, that's exactly what I'm insinuating.
You know, sometimes I can't tell when she's serious and when she's not.
Yeah, I know, me too.
All right, you all gather, you eat, you get ready, and you head out. Mm-hmm. Do you take the road through town and up to the hills, or do you just cut across?
I think we just cut across.
Okay.
With the rangers is, I mean, like, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Is this Jax's preferred terrain?
No, his preferred
Aw,
terrain is
sad.
forest.
Why would you do that? He lives nowhere near a forest.
He's not originally from the area.
Okay. Did I ever buy those cows I was supposed to get?
If you want, I can go take care of it real quick.
Yeah, no, here's some money, go. So Tara runs off to the nearest ranch with like a sack of gold.
Get some cows. After a few moments, someone comes out. Older human man. What can I help you with?
Hi. I need a couple, like, steers.
Why?
I'm going hunting.
And you need cow.
I have money.
Holds up the sack of gold.
Opens it up. Yeah, take 3.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
You have 3 cows. All right, so the group is being led by Jax and
Tara.
Tar as they get there. All right, roll me survival, Tar.
Survival.
Yep, you're tracking.
That's a good point. Oh, that's good. That's good. 19.
Jax got a natural 20.
Woo!
Plus 5.
Nice.
So the two of you pick up the trail. When you get to the cliffs and the hills past the city or town, you find where it is. You are able to pinpoint which cave the behir is using as a nest.
Wow, okay. How long does that take?
It probably takes about 2 hours, actually.
Okay.
So it's well into morning now. Mm-hmm. You can hear a bit from the wharves that people are active. You don't hear the monster or anything like that, but you know which cave it will be in.
All right, so if it is still in the cave, like if it's bedded down for the day, this is a monstrosity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would know whether it's nocturnal or not.
Behirs don't have
Set hours.
set hours.
They don't have office hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it happens to be at home right now, this is definitely the place.
Yeah, you're certain this is the place. There's a few mangled bones in
Probably
front
some
of the cave.
scat and stuff.
Jax, would you suggest drawing it out or going in?
Well, we don't know how deep these caves are.
It could be just a maze in there.
It could be. These cliffs are riddled with caves.
I don't really like the idea of being in a labyrinth if we can avoid it.
We can always find our way back. You got Tara and myself. We got these nice monks to do stuff.
Are any of our monks like particularly good at just sliding into places?
These ones, no.
Okay.
I mean, we could have a token group go through, try to draw it out.
No, I think that's probably more of a job for us, don't you think, Tara?
Us?
Yeah, you and me.
Oh, okay. I'd prefer if you stayed out here.
Tara, if I were afraid, I wouldn't have come.
Why do I feel like that sentence was fraught with depths that I probably shouldn't attempt to plumb? Okay, yeah, no, let's go draw out a behir. Should we take one of the cows?
I'll come with you.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna stay here with Kyle. I don't want him to think that Kyle's a cow.
Yes, that's a good point, buddy.
All right, are you taking a cow with?
Maybe let's leave one at the entrance of the cave. Maybe poke it a little bit so maybe it makes some sound. That just feels cruel.
We bought it fair and square. It is what it is.
Right, so they go into the big, scary, dark cave.
Okay. As you do that, you see Jax mumble something and touch his head, and his eyes start to glow momentarily.
Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all.
I'm just going to tell you, he casts dark vision on himself.
Nice. Nice.
Since he's a human, he doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah, no,
now
that's
he can.
good. That's really smart.
So it's just the three of you and a cow going in.
All right.
Let me get the stats on the cow.
I was going to suggest leaving the cow kind of at the entrance, so like as it charges out maybe. So if we leave it outside and some of us get in the cave behind, maybe?
So leave the cow in the...
A little bit forward of the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll ignore the cow.
The behir is gonna one-shot the cow, you know.
Yeah.
So like...
So you guys enter the cave, and it's dark and brooding and
I would just like
wet.
to point something out. They're putting a cow by the entrance in the hopes of drawing out an animal who will then attack the cow and want to eat the cow, and that's when they want to attack it? Because seems to me like if you attack an animal while it's eating, it's going to be more territorial.
Yep, that's a good point, buddy. This could be entertaining.
The three of you enter the cave. You go 10 feet. The cave is fairly straight, kind of bulbs out to the right for a bit first, and as it spreads open, perception check from the two of you.
Okay.
20.
And 13.
Okay. You see the cave opens up and it starts to spread into two paths. But as it does, Tara especially, you see these silken strands coating like the top 2 feet of the cave. It's high enough for you guys to walk through.
Silken strands.
Would I know if this is from the behir or from something else?
This is not from the behir.
Okay, so I'm just gonna raise a hand and point, and kind of just like a y'all seeing what I'm seeing sort of thing.
And Tara, with your 20, as you're tracking it, you can see that the silk goes on into the two paths you're going.
Great. Love webbing. Love extra things.
What you gonna do?
Cry. You could better not be spiders. I hate spiders. I'm going to shoot a flaming arrow and burn the whole place to the ground. Except it is the ground. Okay.
As you're looking at the strands and stuff, you also can tell that some of them have been broken recently. Something large has passed through, something has remade the strands across, but there are like sheets of them hanging down, listless, blowing in the breeze, coming in from the entrance.
The spiders don't phase Tara at all. He's just like, hey, yo, be aware. Frankie definitely gets the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, so you're...
I mean, she's already in a state of high, alert because of the dream, so, like, she's definitely creeped out.
You're standing in a fork, so you can go right or you can go left. You can't tell how deep either is at this point.
Okay, there are only 3 of us. We can't go both directions.
Should we try to draw it out? Because the further we get into its caves, the more of an advantage it has. Right, so both of you, like hide yourselves.
You mean like where the spiders are?
Yeah, you're not bothered by a little spider, are you?
Little spider? Things that made webs like that have to be at least 2 feet big.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. It's not so bad. There are bigger spiders than that.
Tar, you're not being comforting right now.
Right, just hide in a crack.
Did you know how small spiders can make themselves? They can fit into things that are much smaller than they are.
Right, so I would suggest this one. Duck your head.
Tar, I'm not getting in here.
You're getting it. Jax, could you help me? Or like just put your hand on her head and just kind of like shove her in. Yeah, okay, now be quiet.
Tar, I am going to dock your pay.
This isn't an effective threat.
I am paying you. I'm drawing up the contract as we're speaking.
Yeah, okay, just shh, or I will put that spider web over your mouth.
Frankie, roll stealth.
Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. That is, that's a 25.
Okay. Jax is doing the same. Wow, that's 16 plus 4, 20. Okay.
Nice.
Tar, what are you doing?
I am drawing my whip. And getting out to the, like, a little bit further down, one of the hallways, and I'm just gonna crack it and see if it draws the creature out. So I'm just gonna, like, yeah.
Okay. As you do that, your whip actually hits some of the filament. You see kind of ripple through, and you hear this.
Right, so I'm not gonna mention that to Frankie. I'm just gonna do the whip again. Maybe a little, like, sideways.
Okay.
Not up and down this time.
From the right-hand cave, you see something coming along the wall.
Okay.
Now, it is not the behir.
Yep, no.
It is this white crustacean-like creature with large pincers and filament, a strand of filament coming out of its mandibles.
I told you it wasn't spiders.
And it's coming through and it's walking along the webbing, so it's feeling the web. And it is a medium-sized creature. But you see a second one coming behind it.
I told you they weren't spiders. You did nothing of the kind.
As you're looking at it, it's going along the thing. It's white, 2 large pincers, no eyes.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. How big is it?
It is about your size.
Okay, that's larger than I anticipated. Yeah. Yep, that's a thing that exists. I signal them out of the crack and gesture back towards the entrance. Back away slowly. Just back away. Watching out for the webbing.
Are you trying to stealth move? Roll for stealth.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
And natural 20, 26.
Jax rolled a 19. It's only by the time you get to the entrance they notice, and they kind of come forward a bit, but not past where the filament stops. And they're...
That's not how I remembered them looking.
And there you have it. Another episode of K&K Play D&D is...
In the books, I was gonna say that. That was episode 8 of the Seabrook-Mokana story arc.
And stuff happened. And someone was introduced.
He's not nice, and I dislike him.
But he's there.
If you would like to complain to Keith about the villain, you know how to do that. That's what social media is for.
You can find us at K&K Play D&D on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Tumblr, and the Instagram.
Yup, that's all accurate.
Wow, I got it right for once.
I'm very proud of you.
Yay! Music was written by Karin. Backing tracks are from our friend Tim at tabletopaudio.com.
He's not really our friend, it's just that sometimes I like his stuff on Twitter.
He's our metaphorical friend.
He is our theoretical friend.
He is our theoretical friend.
Hit like, hit share, etc. We're getting to the end of the theme music, so we gotta hurry.
Bye-bye.
We love you, be well.